Maybe a story about the endless potential in all of us. Written by Kobi Yamada, illustrated by Gabriella Barouch. How are you today, my friends? How are you today? I hope that you're okay, my friends. Oh, deep in my heart, and it's a little bit warm because I'm sitting right on top of a heating vent, I want to say, I hope that you're okay today. Hi. You notice several things that are very different today. And one of those things you notice is that I'm in a completely different position. Now, I've recorded from right where I am right now before, but I've never tried to hang one of my fabrics here. And you'll notice, I think you can see this, that I must have put my fabric in a place where the sun shined on it here. And you can see how it's a darker color, but where the sun was shining on it, all of the darker color has faded. It's so interesting how strong the sun is. My goodness, my computer just made a noise. Did you hear it? It went boobadoo. So we're going to have lovely little interruptions today, including kittens. Can you believe it? That's right. We've fostered a new mommy, and she has 5 kittens. And so part of the reason I'm not recording in the other room is because it's a lot of noise to be doing all of this, but we will go visit at the end, I promise you. You'll also notice I've decided to have denim on denim today. I quite like denim on denim, but hooey, it is warm, as I said, so off comes the denim shirt because it is quite warm. And the t-shirt that I'm left wearing is from a beautiful little bookstore right near where Mr. Greg lives, called Mystery Lovers Bookshop, and it's in Oakmont. And I want to show you one more thing that is so cool. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. So I'm going to come over just to see where I need to place. Oh, I know exactly what I need to do now. Okay, I'm going to remove my shoes. This is very Mr. Rogers-y, isn't it? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a marvelous day for some fancy socks, a beautiful day for some fancies. Would you see mine? Right? My friends Sarah and Amy and Carl and Jenny sent me several new pairs of socks. One of which is, as you can see, the very hungry caterpillar. There's the very hungry caterpillar's face and antenna, and these beautiful green and white stripes, and a red heel all the way up. So I have new socks, and I will be wearing new socks quite a bit over the upcoming weeks, because I have 3 other new pairs of socks. Now, we also have today a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful book. I happened to be, you may remember, we read another Kobi Yamada book called What Do You Do With an Idea? And here's the thing about this book, and you can see it already. This book is illustrated by Gabriella Barouch. And I want to read what Gabriella has to say about Gabriella's self. Gabriella Barouch is an artist whose work has received worldwide acclaim, and you'll see why. Her distinctive style blends realistic details with magical elements and subjects in a way that speaks to people of all ages. Gabriella draws inspiration from her collection of vintage toys and enjoys travel far and wide. She remains deeply in love with nature, and most especially forests. I love forests as well. Do you love forests? This is her first picture book. This is her debut picture book. And we know Kobi Yamada lives happily with the love of his life and their 2 super fun kids in the land of flying salmon, where he gets to see unbelievable possibilities unfold every day. He wonders if maybe life is even more beautiful than he imagined. And I want to remove the slip cover of the book, and I want to show you both some of the artwork This author and this illustrator have spent so much wonderful attention even to this page, where you'll see here it says, you are the only you there has ever been or ever will be. You are unique. Just the odds of you being here at this exact place and this exact time are so great and so rare that they will never happen again. You can see there are beautiful butterflies and lightning bugs in a jar. And in fact, actually, it seems to be there is some yarn and thread and leaves. Huh. And then over here are some more beautiful plants. Try to get that so that the sun isn't too bright on them, but it's not easy. And then this is the entire piece as seen. Maybe, just maybe, you will exceed your wildest dreams. Isn't that such an amazingly beautiful illustration? And then if we look at the book, it's beautiful and white with the exception of this gold leaf. And we see the thread again in a needle, and it appears that someone has been sewing the leaf. And there are these beautiful little wispies. So let's read the book, huh? This will be incredibly fun. And then we'll go visit the cats, and then we'll say goodbye, and we will have had a lovely time together. Okay. So here we are with a beautiful single-colored splash page, but then maybe. And we see a butterfly seems to be carrying the E, and a beautiful little piggy staring up. Have you ever wondered why you are here? I have. And perhaps this young person is wondering why they are here. The beautiful handmade owl or bird hat on. You are the only you there ever has been or ever will be. You have so much to offer. I just want us to enjoy these illustrations as well. See, this rabbit is the only rabbit that's ever been that is exactly like this rabbit. There may be other rabbits, but this is the only rabbit that is this rabbit. And here's the only bird that is this bird. And here is the only deer that is this deer. And here again is the only bird that is this bird, the only pig that is this pig, and the only child that is this child. And remember, you are the only you that ever has been or ever will be. It's amazing. Truly amazing. Maybe you will invent something that no one has ever seen before. Oh my goodness. These very tall mushrooms. We can see a squirrel working on something here, and a beautiful butterfly. It appears as though the squirrel is helping with dots, and our friend is creating the dots for these magical mushrooms. And soon these mushrooms will also have dots from down here. By the way, our little piggy friend is helping by holding the ladder. Maybe you will build things that will reach high in the sky. Such a beautiful village constructed. And you notice, do you see here all of these mushrooms and how large they look? But then when we see the next picture, here they are. Oh my goodness, they're all the way here. And now our person is creating a larger structure. How beautiful. Your life is yours. Try as many things as you can try. See as much as you can see. Here our friend is in a walnut shell in a sailboat. And they appear to have left a message in a bottle. I wonder what's in that bottle. Wherever you go, take your hopes. Pack your dreams and never forget. It is on journeys that discoveries are made. We see our friend has hung jars with hot air balloons and flowers, stars, rocket ships, keys, evergreen trees, gumballs, pilot helmets, telescopes, crayons, so many creative things hanging. These are representing our friend's dreams, I believe. Maybe you will help others to see the beauty in each day. Here our friend has found a jar of stars with which they are decorating with the piggy a beautiful moon. Perhaps this is a waxing quarter moon or a waning quarter moon. Or maybe you will lift cheering crowds onto their feet, running, crossing the finish line. Do you remember that very thing back here was the thing that helped on the sailboat? And now it is the finish line of a race that our friend seems to have finished. Do everything with love. Follow your heart and see where it leads you. Our friend has walked into a book. This is exactly how I feel about books, right? When we're reading books, we can go into the world of the book. We can imagine that we've stepped in. I do that quite a bit. And maybe you are here to shine a light into the places that have been dark for far too long. Look at all of the lightning bugs and the brightness even of our child themselves, bringing into these dark places with butterflies and small mammals and a large owl and even a large bear. I wonder if we're going to see more of that bear. Oh my goodness, we sure are. Maybe you will speak up for those who can't speak for themselves and be an ally and a protector for this bear. An advocate is another good word for that. For the bear who cannot speak for him or herself. And maybe you are here to help in ways that only you can. All of those butterflies. Look at how beautiful they are. And we see our pig friend is also enjoying. Let me hold that for you so you can see it. I'll bring it a little closer so you can see our friend. And then all of the butterflies. So beautiful. There will be struggles and there will be fears. And it won't always be easy. At times, it will feel really hard. And you may make a mess of things. You may even fall down. You may fail. And we can see all of those artistic lines have traveled above our friend's head. And you remember from our Mo Willems books that often this is the type of cloud that it feels like is above our heads when we're feeling mad or embarrassed or sad or maybe a little bit of all of those things. That dark, dark cloud. But you will also get back up and you will rise a little stronger and a little taller. Because there really is more inside you than you know. And this world needs your gifts, your talents, and your big ideas. And maybe you're just getting started. This is absolutely true. Do we see? Our friend has started to draw and now is climbing the steps of their own imagination and story. Even after that very large cloud, eventually it was able to become a set of steps. What if you're only scratching the surface of what you can do and who you will be? My goodness, those flowers are so beautiful and so large. And now our friend is watering the flowers. And now our friend the pig and our friend the butterfly are also enjoying the flowers. And a little ladybug. What if you have talents you haven't discovered yet? There is something powerful, even magical inside of you. There truly is. You already have everything it takes to do big things. And here I do see. Do you remember from the front of our book, there was a beautiful leaf that had been sewn together. Do you see what our friend is doing here? They are sewing leaves. We have a beautiful little teacup and our two little rodent friends, a pair of scissors and paint brushes. And here's that aviator's helmet in a jar. I wonder if our friend is going to fly. Maybe you have no idea just how good you can be. And maybe you don't know how much you matter. But maybe, just maybe, the world has been waiting centuries for someone exactly like you. I tend to believe that's true, friends. I will tell you this. Mr. Greg has certainly been waiting for a very long time for you, as a lot of people have waited for someone precisely, not just like Mr. Greg, but me, precisely me. One thing is for sure, you are here, and because you are here, anything is possible. And I want to show you the final two pictures because they're so beautiful. Our friend has one of these very beautiful plants, and when our friend blows, the tiny little pieces float in the air. Have you seen something like that before? Have you blown them into the air? And look who has taken wing. Anything is possible. It looks like our piggy friend was waiting to wear that aviator hat and to use the leaves our friend has sewn together to make wings. I had no idea that that's what they were doing, but that's precisely what they were doing. How wonderful is that? And then we come to the very back of the book, and there's actually a difference on this splash page, isn't there? It's the same beautiful color as in the front, but now we have beautiful line drawing of our friend and their backpack and their beautiful created wig and our piggy friend with the pilot hat and a flag in a walnut. And you can see all the way over here is just a simple line. And what is that simple line going to become, friends? Well, it's going to become beautiful rippling water and a walnut and a dream. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's absolutely beautiful. So what we're going to do is we're going to go meet Mama Cat and the kittens. Are you ready for that? This is very exciting. I also want to point out that maybe connects very much to my beautiful socks that I have, right? The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Because we know the Very Hungry Caterpillar starts as a tiny little caterpillar and eats through many things until it becomes quite fat. And then it makes a cocoon and it becomes a butterfly. And what do we have all throughout our story, friends? What do we have? I'll tell you what we have. We have butterflies. So thank you so much, Sarah and Carl and Amy and Jenny, for my wonderful socks. Now I'm going to remove you from here and we're going to walk forward. I used tape to put this on. We'll come out of the door and you'll notice we have a lovely screen at the bottom so that nobody can escape. And we're going to come in. Hi, Mommy. How are you? Are all the babies sleeping? Huh? Do you hear Mommy purring? I'll come in closer so you can hear her. I love you, Mommy. Such a beautiful purr. Okay, we're going to go see your babies, okay? Come on. Here they are. They're all sleeping. Oh, my goodness. Come on, Mommy. You can come in with me. Oh, is you awake now? Hi. Oh, you winked at me. How are you today, my friends? How are you today? Hope that you're okay, my friends. Oh, deep in my heart, I want to say I know. Are you trapped, baby? I think your baby's trapped, Mommy. I think your baby's trapped. under. Although mommy does want the baby traps because mommy cats have to clean their babies. They groom them. And so sometimes mommy cat has to trap her babies a little bit so that she can clean them and take care of them. Oh, big yawn. Okay, everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I love you very much. And remember, you truly are the one and only, very special, absolutely important you, just like all of my friends here are as well. Oh, hello, Ginger. This is Gingy. I know. Say bye.